Good morning to all. Today we will discuss another technique of the integration, that is the integration by parts. One of the most important technique of the integration for the plus 2 students, that is integration by parts. When two functions are multiplied together, the technique of the substitution is not applied to evaluate the integration. In this case, we apply the integration by parts. Suppose let v and w are two differentiable function of x. V and w are two differentiable function of x. Then by the derivative rule of the product rule, that is v and w, the derivative of v and w equals to v into derivative of w plus w into derivative of v. That is the product rule of the derivative. That is equal to v into dw by dx equals to derivative of vw dx minus w into dv by dx, taking this term to left side and this term to right sides. Then integrating both sides with respect to x, v into dw by dx into dx equals to derivative of vw dx with respect to x minus w into dv by dx with respect to x. Then when the integration is taken, then derivative is also withdrawn, then this term equals to vw minus w into dv by dx, taking dw by dx as u, which is equal to, and w equals to u dx for integration. Then this term becomes v dw by, instead of dw by dx we write as u v dx equals to v into, instead of w we write as integration of u dx minus, instead of w here we write u dx the integration into dv by dx the whole integration. That is the rule of the integration of by parts. Means integral of product of two functions. When the two functions are multiplied together and the technique of the substitution is not applied, then we applied the integration by parts. The rule of the integration by parts is integral of the product of two functions is equal to integral of first function into second function minus integral of within the bracket integral of first into derivative of second. That is the rule of the integration by parts. When the two functions are multiplied together and the method of substitution is not applied for that, then we apply the integration by parts. We have to choose two functions, one is the first function and another is the second function. Then the rule is integration of first function, and which function will be first and which function will be second we will discuss later on. Then the integral of first into second function minus integral of within the bracket integral of first into derivative of second. That is the rule of the integration by parts. So first we will discuss which one will be first function and which one will be second function. Then we apply these rules to evaluate the integration by the integration of by parts. Two functions like x into sin x, suppose x into sin x. Here one is trigonometric function and another is algebraic functions. So we have to choose one of them as the first function and another as the second function. In this case we cannot evaluate this integration by integration of substitution. So we have to apply the integration of by parts. First we have to choose a first function and another as a second function. That can be chosen by the word Italy. If you use these code words, then we can easily choose one as the first function and another as the second function. E means exponential function, like that, e to the power x, a to the power x. This type of function are known as exponential function. That is t. T means trigonometric function, sin x, sin square x, like that. And a means algebraic function, L means logarithmic function, I means inverse trigonometric function. In this order, we can choose one as the first function and another as the second function. Suppose here x and sin x. X is algebraic function, sin x is trigonometric function. T comes first, a comes second. So sin x will be the first function and x will be the second function. This is the important. First we have to choose in correct manner which one is the first function and which one will be the second function. Then we apply the rules. Rules says that keeping second function as fixed, x as fixed, integrate first function, that is sin x dx. V and integration of u. U means first function, here is sin x, minus derivative of x, that is 1, derivative of second function 1, into integration of first function, that is minus cos x, and integrate again with respect to x. That is the rule of the integration by parts. The product of integral of product of two function equals to second function into integral of first function minus derivative of second function into integral of first function, and again we integrate both with respect to x. That is the rule of the integration by parts. That is equal to x, integration of sin x is equal to minus cos x, minus minus plus, integration of cos x is sin x plus c. That is the result. Very easy technology. First we have to use which one will be the first function and which one will be the second function. Next, suppose another example, tan inverse x dx. Here only one function, that is tan inverse x. We cannot integrate tan inverse x directly. We have to use the integration by parts. So that we have to choose another function. In this case, we take 1 as the first function, always. Log x, sin inverse x, cos inverse x. In this case, for a single function, we have to choose another as a first function, that is 1. Then we can use the integration by parts. Here 1 is the first function, tan inverse x is the second function. So keeping tan inverse x fixed, integrate 1 with respect to x, because here 1 is the first function, minus derivative of tan inverse x, that is 1 by 1 plus x square, derivative of second function, that is 1 by 1 plus x square, into integration of first function, that is x, integration of 1 is x, then integrate with respect to x plus c. Integration of 1 is x, x into tan inverse x, minus integration of x by 1 plus x square dx plus c. We have to evaluate this integration. This integration will be evaluated by the method of substitution. Here the numerator is a second degree polynomial and denominator is a first degree polynomial. So we take denominator as t, put 1 plus x square is equal to t. Then 2x dx equals to dt, means x into dx equals to half dt. Then the integration becomes x into tan inverse x minus, taking half to outside the integration, instead of x dx we write as dt and denominator as t plus c. Then we can evaluate this integration easily. That is equal to x into tan inverse x minus half log t plus c, because the integration of dt by t is log t. that is equal to x into tan inverse x minus half log, instead of t we write as 1 plus x square mod plus c. So when a single function, that is tan inverse x, like this function tan inverse x, sin inverse x, log x, we cannot integrate directly, so we have to use the method of integration by parts. For a single function we have to choose another function, that is 1, and always 1 will be the first function here, then we apply the integration by parts. Like that 2x sin 3x cos 2x dx. Here three functions, one is x, another is sin 3x and other is cos 2x. We cannot use directly integration by parts because the integration by parts means for only two functions. So we have to simplify first, then convert to two functions, then we will apply the integration by parts. So instead of 2 sin 3x into cos 2x, we will use the formula 2 sin a into cos b. 2 sin a into cos b. By using this formula, we can simplify it. That is equal to sin 5x plus sin x. So instead of 2 sin 3x into cos 2x, we can write sin 5x plus sin x. Then the integration becomes x into sin 5x plus sin x. Then the integration divided into two parts, one is x sin 5x dx and another is x into sin x dx. Then we can evaluate this integration separately by method of integration by parts. Here x will be the second function and sin 5x will be the first function, because by word Italy, in this order we can choose which one will be the first function and which one will be the second function. Suppose one function is e to the power x, another is sin x. In this case, always e to the power x will be the first function, sin x will be the second function, because e comes first then t. So in order we can choose which one will be the first function and which one will be the second function. Then we use the rules integration by parts. Then you can evaluate easily. So here x is the second function, sin 5x will be the first function. In this case, same, x will be the second function, sin x will be the first function. Then you can evaluate by integration by parts easily. Integration by parts means for only two functions, not for three functions, not for single function. We have to convert or we have to simplify, then you use the integration by parts. S square e to the power 2x dx. Here one is s square and another is e to the power 2x. We cannot evaluate this integration by method of substitution. So in this case we apply the integration by parts. First we have to choose one as the first function and another as the second function. Since it is exponential function, e to the power 2x will be the first function and s square will be the second function. Then keeping s square fixed, integrate e to the power 2x dx minus derivative of s square, that is equal to 2x, and integration of e to the power 2x, that is equal to e to the power 2x by 2. First fix s square as the second function, integrate first function, that is e to the power 2x minus derivative of s square, that is equal to 2x, integration of e to the power 2x, that is e to the power 2x by 2, and integrate with respect to x plus c, that is equal to s square e to the power 2x by 2 minus, here 2 cancel, and another integration x into e to the power 2x dx plus c. This integration cannot be evaluated directly. Again we apply the integration by parts for this integration, that is equal to s square e to the power 2x by 2 minus starting bracket If we use the bracket, then we can evaluate integration correctly, otherwise there will be a problem for plus and minus symbol. Then here x is the second function, keeping fixed x, and integrate e to the power 2x as the first function, minus derivative of x is 1, integration of e to the power 2x is e to the power 2x by 2, and integrate again with respect to x plus c. Then s square e to the power 2x by 2 minus x, integration of e to the power 2x is e to the power 2x by 2, minus minus plus, carefully we open the bracket, otherwise there is a problem for plus and minus symbol, minus minus plus, and half into integration of e to the power 2x is again e to the power 2x by 2 plus c, that is equal to s square e to the power 2x by 2 minus x e to the power 2x by 2 plus e to the power 2x by 4 plus c. You may take common e to the power 2x from this, then e to the power 2x by 2 taking common, we have s square minus x plus 1 by 2 plus c. That is the result. So this here the pi parts is repeated for 2 times because the polynomial here is up to second degree polynomial. So first derivative becomes the first degree polynomial. Then we evaluate the integration by using the integral by part. If here it is SSQ, then we have to use the integration by part for 3 times. Depending upon the power of x, then the number of integration will be evaluated like that. The integration is like x into sine inverse x dx. Here x is algebraic function, sine inverse x is exponent inverse trigonometric function. Here x will be the first function, sine inverse x will be the second function, depending upon the order of the function. Italy, according to Italy, I is the last function. Inverse trigonometric function cannot be first function, always it will be the second function, because the direct integration of inverse trigonometric function is not available. So we have to take inverse trigonometric function as always second function, and x is the algebraic function. Here a comes first, I comes last. So x is here first function, sine inverse x is second function. Then we apply the integration by parts, keeping fixed sine inverse x and integrate x dx, because here x is the first function, minus derivative of sine inverse x, that is equal to 1 by 1 minus x square root over integration of x, that is equal to s square by 2, and again integrate with respect to x plus c. The integration of x is x square by 2 and keeping fixed sine inverse x, minus taking 1 by 2 common from outside of the integration, we have s square by 1 minus s square root over dx plus c. This integration can be evaluated by the substitution of trigonometric function. Here it is 1 minus x square root over, so we have to put x as sine theta. If we put x as sine theta, then this part of the integration can be evaluated easily. That is equal to s square by 2 sine inverse x minus 1 by 2. Here instead of s square we write sine square theta, instead of dx we write as cos theta d theta, and 1 minus x square means 1 minus sine square theta root over plus c, that is equal to s square by 2 sine inverse x minus 1 by 2. This is cos theta, here it is also cos theta. Cancelling these two terms, we have sine square theta d theta plus c. We can evaluate sine square theta easily by multiplying 2 here and also 2 here, because instead of 2 sine square theta we can write 1 minus cos 2 theta, which can be integrated directly. s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4. Instead of 2 sin square theta, we write as 1 minus cos 2 theta d theta plus c. That is equal to s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4. Integration of 1 is theta minus integration of cos 2 theta equals to sin 2 theta by 2 plus c. Then we have to convert this theta and sin 2 theta to the algebraic function, which will be s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4. Instead of theta, we can write theta as sin inverse x minus 1 by 2. Instead of sin 2 theta, we write as 2 sin theta into cos theta plus c. That is equal to s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4 sin inverse x. Here we cancel 2. That is equal to plus 1 by 4, because minus minus plus 1 by 4. Instead of sin theta, we write as x. And instead of cos theta, we write as 1 minus x square root over plus c. That is the final answer. That is a very good example of the integration by parts. This is also important problem. We have to evaluate this type of integration. This type of integration is evaluated by the method of substitution. Means by substituting trigonometric function. Because 1 minus x square root over, here it is s square. We cannot put 1 minus x square as t. Here, if here it is x, then we can take 1 minus x square as t. Since it is s square, so we can use the trigonometric substitution. Put x is equal to sin theta. Means theta equals to sin inverse x. For s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 2 as the constant, taking outside the integration. Here s square means sin square theta, dx means derivative of x, that is cos theta d theta. 1 minus x square root over, that is equal to 1 minus sin square theta root over plus c. 1 minus sin square theta root over is cos theta, here it is also cos theta. So cancelling this term, we get sin square theta. We cannot integrate sin square theta directly. So we have to use the trigonometry formula. So multiply 2 here, here also 2. Instead of 2 sin square theta, we can write as 1 minus cos 2 theta. Then we have to integrate this integration. That is equal to s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4. Integration of 1 is theta minus integration of cos 2 theta is sin 2 theta by 2 plus c. Then s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4. Instead of theta, we write sin inverse x. Again minus minus plus 1 by 4. Instead of sin 2 theta, we can write 2 sin theta into cos theta. 2 sin theta into cos theta, denominator here it is also 2. So cancelling 2, we get sin theta into cos theta plus c. That is equal to s square by 2 sin inverse x minus 1 by 4 sin inverse x plus 1 by 4. Instead of sin theta, we take as x. Instead of cos theta, we write as 1 minus x square root over plus c. This over. That is the technique of the integration. That is the important one. The integration like this: e to the power ax cos bx plus c. This type of integration will be repeated once more. In this case, we take this integration as I. One is exponential function, another is trigonometric function. This type of integration will be repeated once more. So take this integration as I. E to the power x is the exponential function, cos bx plus c is the trigonometric function. In this case, we will take e to the power x is the first function and cos bx plus c as the second function. Then integrate fix cos bx plus c. Integrate e to the power ax dx minus differentiate cos bx plus c and integration of e to the power x dx. Multiply these two and integrate again. That is the method of by parts. Cos bx plus c, integration of e to the power x as e to the power x by a minus derivative of cos bx plus c is minus b sin bx plus c, and integration of e to the power x is e to the power x by a, and multiply these two and integrate again plus c. That is equal to cos bx plus c into e to the power x by a minus, here it is also minus, plus b by a taking outside of the integration because b by a is the constant, and we have e to the power x sin bx plus c dx plus c. This integration cannot be evaluated directly. Again we apply the integration by parts. E to the power x by a into cos bx plus c plus b by a, using the bracket. It should be taken seriously that the second integration must be evaluated within a bracket, otherwise the plus minus will be put wrongly. Taking e to the power x, the first function, integrate e to the power x by a. Integration of e to the power x is e to the power x by a. Fix sin bx plus c, taking sin bx plus c as constant because sin bx plus c, here it is the second function, minus derivative of sin bx plus c is cos bx plus c into b, and integration of e to the power x is e to the power x by a. Again we have to evaluate the integration of multiplication of together plus c plus c1 because here it is 1c, so taking the integrating constant as c1, otherwise it will be confused. E to the power x by a cos bx plus c, b by a, here it is also a, that is equal to b by a square e to the power x sin bx plus c plus minus b by a, here it is also b by a, b square by a square, integration of e to the power x cos bx plus c dx plus c1. We taking as e to the power x cos bx plus c dx as I. This integration comes here, so taking as I, we have I equals to I plus b square by a square I. This integration is I, it repeated once more, so taking as this integration as I, and this integration put instead of this integration as I, and taking to left we have I plus b square by a square I equals to e to the power x by a into cos bx plus c plus b by a square e to the power x into sin bx plus c plus c1. Then we have to evaluate I. This article is important ones. Integration by parts is the important article. For taking I as common, we have 1 plus b square by a square equals to, taking common e to the power x by a square, e to the power x by a square, taking common we have a cos bx plus c plus b sin bx plus c plus c1, that is equal to I into a square plus b square by a square equals to e to the power x by a square a into cos bx plus c plus b into sin bx plus c plus c1. So cancelling a square, we have I equals to e to the power x by a square plus b square into a cos bx plus c plus b sin bx plus c plus integrating constant c1. That's over. So in this case we have to choose this type of integration as I, because the integration is repeated once more. So when the integration is multiplied with a exponential function and trigonometric function, this integration will be repeated once more. If we take as I, then it can be easily evaluated. Another technique, the integration is like e to the power x into fx plus f dash x. This is also important one. Here it is one exponential function and another function is function plus its derivative. In this type of integration, you separate this integration e to the power x fx as 1 and again e to the power x into f dash x dx as second. Then you evaluate this part of integration by using integration by parts, and this type of integration will be fixed. Here e to the power x is exponential function and f of x is the second function. Integrate e to the power x dx, fix fx minus derivative of fx is f dash x and integration of e to the power x is e to the power x dx plus this integration taking fix e to the power x into f dash x dx plus c. This integration will be cancelled with this. So we have fx into e to the power x plus c. So it is not necessary that the both integration will be performed by integration by parts. We have to first detect which one is the function and which one is its derivative. So taking derivative part as the fix, integrated the function part, then the function and its derivative will cancel with this integration. Then we have only the result fx into e to the power x plus c. It is also important technique that is given in your example 9. Suppose the integration like e to the power x by x 1 plus x log x dx, which is equal to e to the power x into 1 by x plus log x dx. We have to separate these two integrations. One is e to the power x into 1 by x dx and another is e to the power x into log x dx. First we have to choose which one is the function and which one is the derivative. If log x is the function, 1 by x is its derivative. So taking this integration as fixed. So taking e to the power x in 1 by x dx is fixed. We cannot use the integration by parts here. Here we use the integration by parts. Integration of e to the power x dx, log x is taking constant minus derivative of log x is 1 by x, integration of e to the power x is e to the power x dx plus c. This integration will be cancelled with this integration. We have written only answer is e to the power x, integration of e to the power x is e to the power x and log x plus c. That is the easy method, also very important technique. So when the exponential function with function plus its derivative will become, then we have to evaluate the integration like this. In this chapter we will discuss the three important formula. So that is, first formula is a square minus s square root over dx. Second is s square plus s square root over dx. And third is three important integration formula, s square minus s square root over dx. Its rule is x by 2 s square minus x square root over plus s square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus c. And here it is x by 2 s square plus s square root over plus s square by 2 into log x plus s square plus s square root over mod plus c. And this is x by 2 s square minus s square root over minus s square by 2 log x plus s square minus s square root over mod plus c. These three are very important formula. Previous class we discussed about the 5 integration important formula, and these three we evaluate first one, then similar way you can evaluate second and third. Suppose the first formula is a square minus x square root over dx. Taking this as I. Here one function is a square minus x square root over. Since we use the integration by parts, so we take one as the second function, one is the another function. Here 1 will be the first function, s square minus x square root over will be second function. So taking constant as s square minus s square root over and integrate 1 minus derivative of s square minus x square root over with respect to x and integration of 1. Then integrate both again plus c. That is equal to s square minus s square root over, and integration of 1 is x minus derivative of s square minus s square root over is 1 by 2 s square minus s square root over into minus 2x by chain rule into integration of 1 is x plus c. 2 cancelled. That is equal to x s square minus x square root over minus minus will be plus, and the numerator becomes s square by s square minus x square root over dx plus c. Then we have to evaluate this integration. Here the numerator is also s square and the denominator is also contain a term s square. In this case we have to equalize the numerator and denominator. That it becomes x into x square minus x square root over minus and minus x square by s square minus x square root over dx plus c. Here we take as minus, here also minus, minus minus will be plus. Then you add here s square, subtract also s square, because here we equating the numerator and denominator. That is equal to x into s square minus x square root over minus s square minus s square by s square minus s square root over is one function minus minus plus s square dx by s square minus s square root over plus c. Then it will becomes x into s square minus s square root over minus numerator is root over content but denominator is s square minus s square. That will becomes s square minus s square root over dx plus s square. The integration of dx by s square minus x square is sin inverse x by a plus c. We take the integration of s square minus s square root over as I. So this integration is I. Left hand side is also contain I. That is equal to 2y becomes x into s square minus x square root over plus s square sin inverse x by a plus c. Then you divide 2 both sides, then the result will come. So in this the same manner you can evaluate these two formula. These three formula are very important for the integration, and previously we also discussed 5 important integration formula. So now the 8 integration formula are very important to evaluate a important integration. That's finished. So you can work out your exercise number 9E. That is 9E. Exercise 9E. That is an important article, integration by parts, most important article. Every year one question surely come from this exercise. So first you go through your book examples, then you evaluate the integration. That's, thank you all.